In animals, health may be defined as the absence of disease or the normal functioning of an organism, and normal behavior based on the observation of a certain number of individuals that determine the standard and thus health. Animal health is the most important factor for the farmer to address given that poor animal health has immediate financial impacts on the farmer, can create an environmental burden, and can even create broader social and human health impacts. Because of this myriad of impacts and their direct influence on the long-term operation of the farming system, animal health is foundational to the sustainability of farm production. Animal health has broad implications ranging from the health of individual animals and the well-being of human communities to issues of global security. Many people would be surprised by the assertion that our nation's highest priorities must include animal health. Yet we must recognize and act on this reality to ensure a safe and healthy future. Among other things, animal diseases critically affect the adequacy of the food supply for a growing world population. Moreover, many animal disease agents are zoonotic, meaning that they are transmittable to humans, so they have dramatic implications for human health and safety, and for animal disease prevention. Livestock production is an integral part of the way of life for the people of the world. Many farmers and ranchers depend upon livestock production for their livelihoods. Consumers expect adequate supplies of meat and economical prices. With livestock mismanagement and spread of diseases, we are all affected. Causative agent means any virus, bacterium, fungus, parasitic agent, or microorganisms which is directly or indirectly responsible for causing the applicable disease. Disease is an alteration of the body or body organs which interrupts or disturbs the body's function. Such disturbances often are recognized by detectable alterations of body functions. Causes of disease. Disease causes body function to dysfunction or function improperly. Three principal reasons most often cited for the spread of diseases are poor sanitation, improper management, and introduction of new animals into a herd. One or more of the following defects cause diseases are nutritional defects, physiological defects, morphological defects or physical defects, and last one is the pathogenic defects. Nutritional defects is an imbalance of required food nutrients in the ration is the cause of nutritional defects. Animals receiving inadequate amounts of vitamins, minerals, fats, carbohydrates, and protein cannot produce efficiently. Therefore, their levels of resistance to disease are lowered. Physiological defects. These defects cause an improper functioning of glands, organs, or body system. The relationship between the diet and the proper functioning of body parts is directly related. For example, the thyroid gland regulates the rate of body metabolism and depends upon an inadequate supply of iodine to function properly. An improperly functioning thyroid gland may increase the nutritive requirements of animals to the point that very few nutrients are available for growth or production. Morphological defects or physical defects. An accident or negligence is responsible for physical defects. Cuts, scrapes, scratches, braces, and broken bones are examples of morphological defects. Any one of these can temporarily or permanently reduce the efficiency of an animal. Good management practices help eliminate defects of this nature. Pathogenic defects. Certain organisms produce toxins or poisons that upset the normal metabolic activity of the animal. Viruses and bacteria are the most common disease-causing pathogens. They are microscopic in size and capable of multiplying rapidly under the ideal environmental conditions. Other pathogens are fungi and protozoans. Etiology is the study of disease causes. A disease often results from a combination of two or more causes. The indirect or predisposing factors which may lower the animal's resistance, and the direct or determining factors which produce the actual disease. The indirect or predisposing causes of disease are referred to frequent as stress factors. Stress factors include chilling, poor ventilation, overcrowding, inadequate feeding and watering space, over-medication, and etc. Times to be particularly aware of stress are at shipping and weaning. Direct causes of disease are bacteria, viruses, parasites, fungi, nutritional deficiency, chemical poisons, and unknown causes. Infectious diseases are the greatest threat to livestock health. They are caused by bacteria, viruses, rickettsia, and fungi. Some protozoan diseases have much as infectious diseases and often are considered as such. Correctly, they should be classed with the other parasitic illnesses. When living agents such as bacteria enter the body and multiply, they cause a disturbance of function, and disease occurs. Disease is caused by the chemical toxins or poisons produced by invading organisms. At one time, some scientists believed that microorganisms cause disease by mechanical objection of vessels or tissue spaces. This theory has been disproved, and it is now clear that damage is caused by chemical substances. But in some protozoan diseases such as coccidiosis and mechanical damage to tissues is an important factor. All contagious diseases are infectious, but not all infectious diseases are contagious. A contagious disease is one that is transmitted readily from one individual or group of animals to another. An infectious disease is one produced by living organisms. Most infectious diseases of animals are contagious. However, a few such as aspergillosis are not. The ability of an organism to cause disease is not a fixed characteristic. It depends upon many factors such as the ability to invade tissues and produce chemical toxin. Often pathogenicity can be altered intentionally. This characteristic has been used in developing some vaccines. Variation in pathogenicity or organisms also partially explain why the same disease may present different forms and degrees of severity. Animal diseases may be organized schematically into three categories: multifactorial diseases, epidemic diseases, zoonotic diseases. Multifactorial diseases are provoked by a set of risk factors linked in particular to livestock management, with at times the participation of pathogens widespread in livestock, known as production diseases. Multifactorial diseases are present on a large majority of livestock farms with highly variable frequencies. The major epidemic diseases are highly contagious and impact livestock heavily. For example, foot and mouth disease, swine fever, highly pathogenic avian influenza. The challenge is to eradicate such diseases from a territory when possible, and their appearance in a totally susceptible population can have extensive health and economic consequences. Other transmissible infectious diseases are less contagious or have slighter impacts, and frequently are present in population in an endemic manner. Among transmissible diseases are zoonotic diseases, which are those that can be transmitted to humans. Animals also may be healthy carriers of agents that are pathogenic for humans but which do not affect the health of the animal. For example, the Salmonella and Campylobacter. Why it is important to prevent animal diseases? Animal diseases pose a risk to public health and cause damage to businesses and the economy at large. Farmers and the government therefore take every precaution to prevent these diseases, such as keeping animal housing clean and vaccinating livestock. Keeping animals healthy keeps communities vibrant and growing as well. Ensuring farmers have the necessary tools like modern vaccines, antibiotics, and treatments, and access to veterinarians are essential in meeting this goal. Healthy animals are the foundation of vibrant and growing communities.